Good afternoon, everybody. We are back. We are here. The market actually turned around like we thought that it would. Lucky's thoughts. What's going on, man? First in the chat today, we got Shredda second and Nufo. Shiba Inu to Pluto. Nufo. Yes, man. Let's fix this camera. Just slightly angle it up a little bit. Make sure that hair's not all weird. And we are good to go. Let's go check out the market right now. In Weeble, we can see that AMC top left sitting at 5.80% lower. 0.79% lower on the day. Shiba Inu coin actually bouncing back. Shiba Inu coin sitting right here. It's 1,051 points. GameStop, $119.95. It's down 2.81% of the day. The SPY, can you believe it? After being down over 2% on the day, the SPY has done nothing but go up this afternoon. We had the lines on here where it broke out of the resistance and hit a new intraday high. And once it did that again, man, it was gone. And it's done nothing but go up all afternoon long. Regaining positive territory and closing in the green after, or not closing in the green, could close in the green after being down well over 2% on the day down here at 372. 372 to 381. Not a bad rally for the SPY. NASDAQ not only closing green today, but the NASDAQ is 1.62% higher. Massive gains in the NASDAQ all day today to end 1.5% higher, or we would assume end 1.5% higher. GameStop sitting down 2.6%. Pure Therapeutics down 11% on the day, getting hit pretty hard today. Not a lot of action at all, though. Very low volume. AMC sitting down 577, like we say. Ethereum is still down slightly after having a pretty nice rally this afternoon. Ethereum sitting at 1,048. It's down just about 0.1%. Shiba Inu coin and Bitcoin both in the green, as Bitcoin is retaking 20,000, as Shiba Inu coin is sitting at above 1,000 points per coin. Sundial in the green right now, 34 cents. Mullen Auto down 8% on the day to 99 cents right now. CEI sitting down 1.5%, sit at 37 cents. The SPY turning green, but about to turn red again. BBIG down 8%. Barcoding all day long. If you guys want to see a barcode, this here is an excellent example of a barcode on BBIG. Barcoding all day long today between $1.16 and $1.15 here. Highcroft Mining, barcoding all day as well, sitting at $1.01. Interesting action, man. Nobody buying anything, just hitting market and buy and market sell orders with no direction in the price. Netflix sitting at $185, up 2.86% right now. Redbox still getting hit very hard on the day, sitting at $5.55, down 9%. Clovis losing 16%, sitting at $2.39, still well above that $2.15 mark that I got out at here yesterday, or Friday's gains, were phenomenal in Clovis, taking us all the way up to $2.90 and back down to $2.39 right now. Boxed sitting at $1.79, and we've got Revlon, $5.88, up 14% on the day, and actually could hit some intraday highs here if it gets above $6 again here in the next, 7 minutes. And then Terra Luna Classic. Terra Luna Classic, guys, holding on to its gains. Incredible that Terra Luna Classic is having the price action that it is over the last couple of weeks and holding on to these 100% gains that we've seen. PS5 Future of Gaming. Yo, bro, what's going on PS5? Crypto Epidemic. What's up, Clay? What's up, everyone? What's going on, Crypto Epidemic? Shiba Daddy. Clay, bro, thoughts on Dap Radar? Shiba Daddy, a lot of people talking about Dap Radar lately. I am not going to touch it, but if you guys want to, all the power to you. We can take a look at the graph here for DAP Radar. D-A-P-P. Yeah. Radar. There you go. Let's pull that graph up and see what we got going on. DAP Radar down 2%. It's at 2 cents on the day right now, and has had some nice gains going from 0.5 cent all the way up to about, what is this here, 3 cents? Yeah, 0.5 cent to 3 cents, 6xing. And then coming back down significantly to about a cent, and it's currently sitting at 2 cents. So up about 100% from where it was last week, and really getting a lot of attention here in the live stream with people bringing it up. I do not know what they've got going on in terms of what their project is, but any of these newer coins, this is definitely a new coin here, only been out for like the last 7 months, and has been born in a bear market. Sorry, not born in a bull market, but born in a bear market. And the all-time highs were up around 5 cents per coin, and currently sitting at 2 cents per coin. It's got potential, but it's definitely risky if you're thinking about getting into DApp Radar. Anything new like that that's unproven is going to have inherently more risk than something that has been around for a while and has been able to maintain both bull and bear markets. Let's see. You guys want Bitcoin, or you want to watch and see where the SPY finishes today? Let's see where the SPY finishes today. I cannot believe that it is maintaining green territory after the massive 2% loss that it had this morning. Let's see. Click! Can you explain this DXY going parabolic? I did not know the DXY was going parabolic, but let's check it out. DXY. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. So as far as the reasoning as to why it's running up, I don't know what pushed it up yesterday. But anytime, like we saw 2 days ago, this is a monthly graph, sorry. So anytime you see a breakout like this, if we would have so this was a little bit of support on the way back down. We had this here. It's my $100 mark. This is where I thought it was going. But this is the previous resistance level. And it breaks out today and absolutely goes on a run. I don't think this is anything other than a technical breakout on the DXY. I haven't seen any news that would cause people to flock to the US dollar. As far as like continued war concerns or continued concerns about Russia and the Ukraine and things like that to make people flock to a safe haven like the dollar and therefore push up the value of the dollar. But my God, dude, I feel bad for these people that are flocking to the dollar as a safe haven. If they only knew how messed up things were, they'd probably be going somewhere else. But this is what we've got right now. We are testing this next little level of slight resistance. We touched it here way back in 1989, actually about my birthday, 1989. We were testing resistance at $106 or 106 points. And then the DXY coming up here, having a little trouble with it for a month in 2000. And then using it as support on the way back down in 2002. So it does seem like $106 is where we're testing right now. This little level of resistance that was tapped here, here, and here seems to be where we're headed next. If we break through that, I don't think it's impossible to go up and test 110. I really don't. I don't think it's impossible to test 110 if we break through this. I think it would be nonsense. I mean, I do think it's nonsense that the dollar is seeing such strength right now, but that's what traders are doing, man. Traders are acting nonsensical. It's hot in Texas. Ronald, it's actually not bad. It says it's 79 degrees here, but it's a cloudy 79. It is not hot today. The sun has not been shining all day, but it still says it's 79 and cloudy right now. Stigbeater, what's going on, man? Hola, tudo bem? Any news from Shib? Jose, actually, I don't think we have any news from Shiba Inu coin yet, man. Let's double check that, but I hadn't seen anything during the break, so see if we get anything from Shitoshi here on his release. And the answer is no. The latest we've got from Shitoshi is from 18 hours ago, saying that he would get something out today, that it was almost done yesterday. So we're going to have to wait and see, man. We're going to have to wait and see. It doesn't seem like he is getting anything to us at the moment. His medium's almost done, and I would have expected him to release it by now. Maybe he's waiting on something else. Maybe he's waiting on people to get off work, or he thinks that one particular part of the day is better than others, but we will see what he says when he says it, because he should be saying it today, we would imagine. I just wish they and the developers, they say they're going to say something to just stop trolling us. Yeah, crypto epidemic, no joke, man, me too. It's news on Twitter. A whale bought 20 trillion Shib today. How to pay him out and us when Shib's 1 cent, if that's possible. So PS5 future of gaming. Yeah, it would be possible if we get there, but here's the difference in how to pay us out, okay? If you want cash, you're not going to get it. If you want cash, you're not going to get it. They only have like $2 trillion cash floating around in the United States. So if we expect multi-trillion-dollar valuations, if people were to cash out all of their stocks right now, there would not be enough money to cash those out. If people were to cash out, I even believe just their bank accounts, we would not be able to cash out just the bank accounts. The global financial system is a Ponzi scheme. It is where wealth is created that is not backed up by anything. So if you did want to withdraw all of the money in the world, you couldn't do it. What you end up with is roughly $2 trillion in cash to, cover the $150 trillion in worth or wealth that is in the United States alone. So that doesn't even cover global wealth. That covers U.S. wealth. And there's no way that we would be able to cover it. So you technically can't cash out. You can cash out to your bank because the bank is then just a number. But as far as like going and Scrooge McDuck swimming and a bunch of money, not going to be able to do it. Euro tanked. Gotcha. Why is the euro tanking though? Euro tanking because of something that they got going on over there with the World Economic Forum, or why is the euro tanking right now? Hope I get paid out first. Heck yeah, man. Got a good question, PS5. About the payout, right? Crypto endemic, a whale dumped XRP and bought Shib, then transferred his Shib to a different platform. Or so I was told. Space Ape, thank you for the super chat. Could big gold find in Uganda cause DXY to break out? Ooh. Oh, let me think about this. So I did see somewhere that they found a lot of gold in Uganda. This is correct. I just saw the headline. I did not read any articles on that, so I don't have any details on that. But could a big gold find cause the dollar to rise? Space Ape. I mean, although it is possible, I don't know why we would see that. Although it's possible, I don't know why we would see the dollar go up because of a discovery in Uganda for gold. If anybody could correlate the two, try to correlate the two, but I don't see why. I don't see why that would make the DXY rise. Yeah, I really can't see why that would make the DXY rise. Unless, of course, the U.S. had some sort of a huge stake in that Ugandan gold, but that part I don't know about. Yeah, if somebody knows, let us know. Space Ape, a good question. I don't know the answer to that. If somebody knows whether or not we would have a claim to that, or if that would cause the DXY to rise, because it's the only thing I could think that it would make it rise is if the dollar somehow benefited from it, and therefore U.S. would probably have to have a claim to it. But I don't know if that's the case or not. Dumped XRP on Binance, then bought Shib on Binance, and transferred Shibs from Binance to an off-exchange wallet. So you can see what happened in the article on Twitter. Yeah, dude, he bought that he bought it on Binance 8 or whatever off of that wallet and sent it over to his wallet. And it's not just 20 trillion. We saw earlier when we were looking at the Ether scan that there's been 2 transactions in the last month. The first one was for 25 trillion 35 days ago, and this one's for 20 trillion. So we've got this wallet right here. It's the number 2 holder of Shiba Inu coin, holding roughly $500 million worth of Shiba Inu coin right now. And we click on that wallet, we can see all of the transfers in there. And we can see that yesterday, 1 day and 9 hours ago, 20 trillion Shiba Inu coin were bought. And 35 days ago, we can see that 25 trillion Shiba Inu coin were bought. Both coming from the same wallet here, Binance 8, and coming into this wallet right here. Now, he's done transactions like this in the past, okay? Bought off Binance 8. Brought into his wallet. This was 2.6 trillion. Transferred back to Binance at 2.6 trillion, the entire amount. Here, bought from Binance 8, and then bought 8 trillion coins. And then over the next 2 days, transferred back 2 trillion and transferred back 3 trillion. Was sitting on a wallet full of 3 trillion coins. And then made this 25 trillion coin purchase a month ago. And made this 20 trillion coin purchase 1 day ago. So, a lot of weird activity here, a lot of whale activity going on in this wallet right now. But, yeah, definitely sitting on 48 trillion Shiba Inu coin at the moment right now. The largest single wallet that exists for Shiba Inu coin. The only wallet that has more is the Burn wallet. And there's no outgoing transactions in this Burn wallet. Only incoming transactions. This is the wallet you send to if you never want to see your Shiba Inu coin again. And you want to take it out of circulation forever. And that's why there's 410 trillion Shiba Inu coin in there. Those are burnt forever. But the other one, yeah, dude's sitting on 48 trillion Shiba Inu coin right now. Let's see. How do I use Binance in Cali? It won't let me. Lil Tim Tim, I don't know, man. So I don't know the California rules and regulations that are out there, and why they wouldn't let you use Binance, man. Is there any news on Voyager releasing our money? Curtis, no, none whatsoever. So if you began a withdrawal before they froze assets, they said that they will be completing and processing those withdrawals, but they are continuing to hold everybody else's money hostage and not allowing you to touch that. So it doesn't matter if you got $1 in there. It doesn't matter if you have $1 million in there. It is now their money until they decide otherwise. Euro against the dollar fell below $1.03. My gosh, in this recent period. Domainer, that is ridiculous, dude. The euro getting trashed. Where are we at here? Euro USD. Do we have this on here anywhere? Where is... Darn it, man. Where's my... Okay. Euro USD sitting at $1.26. Ridiculous decline, man. Losing 200 pips today. Wow, man. Euro losing 200 pips today, falling through this major level of support at $1.37 and falling another 100 pips, actually another 150, and bouncing back up about 50 pips here. Sitting at 102.65 right now. Massive declines in the euro right here. Losing 1.5% is a huge day. You typically don't have 200 pip days in any currency for that matter. This was a wild period here, going from $1.07 down to $1.05. That's 200 pips, and this occurred over a 2-day period. Losing the same amount here in this day. Yeah, you don't typically have 200. No, I want my watch list here. Yeah, you typically don't have losses or gains that are in the 200 pip range when it comes to foreign exchange. 500 million USTC burned today. Now it's bumping. Chris, I saw that Lunk Dao or somebody tweeted that out and said that one of the founders just decided to burn 500,000 UST. I don't know what the current price of UST is, but isn't that like $20,000 or $40,000 or something ridiculous? Why on earth would that guy burn that type of money? Because isn't UST like 5 to 10 cents right now? Yeah, it's at 5 cents. So why would that dude want to burn like $27,000, $25,000? It's ridiculous. Little Tim Tim, the gun laws out of control. You wish may come true very soon. They might, man. They might. Clay, when market crash or recession, you can use your crystal ball if it helps. Sidious, 1864. We will use the crystal ball here. We technically are in a recession, though. We've had 2 periods of GDP contraction. So we technically are in a recession right now. I do believe that the market is currently crashing. I mean, it's just a long and steady crash that we've been watching here. But let's see. Is the market going to get immensely worse in 2022? So will we see major fallouts across the market in 2022? Well, Magic 8 Ball says very doubtful. Magic 8 Ball says very doubtful to massive market crashes in 2022. So the 8 Ball is being optimistic. Clay, people want to get wealthy with Lunk and Shiba. Don't you think there's other coins capable to make the same with less stress for investors? Lunk crashed once. Shiba has messed with the development team. 222. So no, I don't think that you're going to see the same types of gains that coins like this are capable of. Shiba Inu coin, from where we're at, maybe you could see some riskier plays than Shiba Inu coin. With Terra Luna Classic sitting around like a $500 to $700 million valuation, it's still a pretty small coin. But look, dude, that's kind of the trade-off, right? People, yes, want to get wealthy. And it's not a double your money over a 2 or 3 year period type of wealthy. It is 10x your money by tomorrow type of wealthy. And people, you cannot trade that type of risk for something that's stress-free. So are there other coins to make the same with less stress? Probably not, man. If you want ridiculously wild gains, you have to endure ridiculously wild amounts of stress in order to get there. It is what it is. I wish there was some way to maximize rewards and minimize or eliminate risk. That would be incredible. But unfortunately, there's not, man. Unfortunately, there's not. It's the same thing as playing the lottery. You have very small chances of hitting the lottery. Even if you go out there and buy $10,000 worth of lottery tickets, you still have a very small chance of hitting. And, if you're worried about it, playing the lottery probably isn't that great of an idea. But that's the trade-off, man. Massive gains usually result in massive amounts of stress because not only the volatility, but of the risk associated with those types of gains. Clear, bro, have we hit bottom? Because Bitcoin 1 minute trending up with no 11 to 16,000 bottom that everyone predicts, always holding up. Thoughts? Yeah, PS5. I personally don't think we've hit a bottom yet. I just think that we are seeing a lot of support in that $19,000 to $20,000 range, very similar to what we saw back here. So when Bitcoin hit 30,000, we fell through for a minute and bounced back up. Then we were trading between this range at 28,500 and roughly 32,500. It's $4,000 range for over a month. I think it might have been like 6 weeks that we were bouncing back and forth in this area. And finally the bears won and sent us back down to the $20,000 range. Now we're doing the exact same thing down here. So we can see that Bitcoin is sitting in this range right here between basically 19,000, where we're at, and maybe 21,500. So we're bouncing back and forth in this range. Do I think it's a bottom? It could be, okay? It could be, but if it is, it's a technical bounce off the bottom in hopes that things change. So, jumping off this little bottom right here where we tapped here again, and we could absolutely turn over and tap and retest this $19,000 level. But why do I think that this might not be a bottom? Nothing's changed with inflation. The reasons where Bitcoin is going down in the first place is everybody's concerned about regulation. Inflation is jumping and has not yet slowed down or began to decline. Interest rates have not yet slowed down, or we've not heard anything from the Fed that says they will slow down the purchase or will slow down the raising of interest rates. So those two things that are out there. Russia, Ukraine, there's no resolution there. China's still got a lot going on with locking down their citizens and trying to stir up stuff with Taiwan. There's a lot going on in the globe right now, and literally nothing is improving. Therefore, I think what we're seeing are just bounces off of these support lines. Who knows, man? This bounce could have been the bottom. We could rise up to retest this resistance level, and at the same time we rise up, inflation data comes out, and inflation's sitting at 7.5% instead of 9.5%. If that's the case, sure, man. I think that we do break through and start to move higher at that point, and this would have turned out to be the bottom. But it is a risk trying to buy preemptively before any fundamental, reasoning says that we should expect prices to rise. We can watch this. We can watch Bitcoin, right? You guys want to watch Bitcoin? We watch Bitcoin. Wait for Bitcoin to hit 15,000, then I'm buying more. Nice, Steak Beater. You think BR will delist? Soul Team 6, I imagine that they're just going to get extension after extension until they eventually reverse split. I highly doubt that they delist, but that would just be my assumption based on all stocks that I've seen previously. Just file for an extension, get the extension, and then reverse split if they still can't maintain that dollar. Holy bro, leash is worthless unless you went bragging rights. My Shib is sitting at 704 million, even though the Shib development team seduces me to bone. I will punish Queenie. Shib Daddy, good deal, man, good deal. And you are right. Leash at this time it's their priority token, right? Leash is the priority token within the ecosystem. So if you have Leash, you're gonna get first dibs on being able to buy new NFTs, being able to participate in projects, things like that. So Leash is priority, and you're going to be able to brag if you've got that. You're right. Bone, it is true that you are going to need Bone, and I guess you could be seduced into buying Bone if you want to use Shibarium, but at least they're giving it some sort of a utility on Shibarium, whereas Leash's utility is just priority. Can you get rich with 9 million Shiba Inu coins? Stacks family. So let's look at it this way. If we just go back up to the all-time high, you're going to 10x your money. If we start to break out and hit like Ethereum level highs that we had seen in Ethereum before, you're going to 100x your money. So do you whatever you've got invested right now, do you see 100x increase as you being rich? If you do, then great. If not, I think you're going to need a lot more time than we've allocated. I mean, we're talking $400 billion valuations on Shiba Inu coin if it reaches Ethereum levels. Haggard fan, thank you very much for the super chat. When will Shiba Inu coin hit a penny? Just kidding, bro. How many times has that question been asked? Love your channel. Thank you, Haggard fan. Thank you very much. Dude, I don't know. That in total, since like October, November, I would imagine that I have responded to that question, if not 1,000 times, I would say several hundred times that I've responded to that question. So I don't know how many times it's been asked, but I've probably responded to that question like several hundred times. I doubt it's been 1,000, man. I doubt it's been 1,000, but I do see that question multiple times a day. Let's see. LGB. Well, yeah. This can't be easy making videos trying to stay positive when douchebag Voyager holds all your money. Not cool at all. John J. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. I was sitting outside today trying to read through articles and see if Shiba Inu coin was releasing anything, and there was a part of me that just did not want to come back on live stream today. There was a part of me that did not want to come live stream. That I've seen a lot in this market, not only with getting blasted day after day and sitting in the red, but having somebody hold your money hostage like that too. It is a different feeling, dude, and it does hit. It does hit. I don't know. At this point in the game, dude, it's almost like I'm starting to think that money isn't even money. Like the numbers that are in my Weeble account, they're just numbers. The numbers that are in my bank account, they're just numbers. The numbers that are in Voyager right now, those are literally just numbers. Can't even do anything with those. But I don't know why. But I really am starting to feel like the money is just numbers, dude. It doesn't mean anything. And if people can take it like that, whether they're an actual thief walking up to you on the street and pointing a gun at you and taking it, or if they're a thief like Voyager and just turning off your access. And one day, possibly a thief like our bank accounts coming in and just saying, no, man, you can't touch it. It's very strange, but yeah, I did not feel like coming on live stream earlier today for a while, but made it back here anyway. Cost to borrow rate up from 24% to 400% on AMC as per Ortic. Dude, if the cost to borrow rate is at 400% on AMC, yes, I would say let's get ready to rumble, because that is not going to sit at 400% very long. They cannot afford a 400% cost to borrow rate. Vroom had a good day. You think massive run is coming? Dean, I hope so, man. I'm sitting on a call option for Vroom. simply based on the speculation that a lot of people come in here and say that it is going to be running. I think it was up like 14% today. Where's it at? Why? No, we don't want price change. We want symbol. Symbol A to Z. Yes. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, this is the one I want. VRM. So VRM, yeah, it was up about 14% today. Look, dude, I do think, yeah, if it starts to run past and if it breaks out of this $1.80 range that it tapped like 4 times back here, I do think that VRM could absolutely break out. Next level of resistance is going to be in the $2 to $3 range, right in here. And then you might even see it run all the way up to like $6 or $7. So it could be massive gains if it does see a breakout, but this $1.80 mark is going to be pretty tough. Tested it back here, tested it back here, tested it right here. Could be testing it again, and it's going to be tough to see a breakout there. But if you do get one, I would expect a nice technical run. I'm so glad you do live stream. Your positive attitude helps keep all of us more positive. K Pittman, appreciate that. Thank you very much. Just know that it is tough sometimes when people get your money held hostage like that. Any good crypto investments for the next year? Derek Becker. Listen, man, I think a lot of the crypto investments right now are going to do very well over the long-term future. It's just, you say over the next year, immediately my mind goes to no, not necessarily over the next year. We've got a lot going on in the macroeconomic environment out there that we need to see fixed before we see some solid confidence returning to investors. AMC cost of borrow expected to increase significantly over the course of the next 2 weeks, average 30%. A source, midget who's nearly been killed by a stray bottle rocket last night. Johnstontown, glad your neighbor is doing fine today, and that he did not get killed by a stray bottle rocket. That would have been terrible. Stacks, anything can happen. When's your time frame? 500 million is a good number to hold if you can. Heck yeah. That's exactly what they did when the stock market crashed. Froze funds, right? Is that what you're saying? Froze funds? I'm trying to think what we're referencing there. I know I might have missed it since that comment was a minute ago, but freezing funds, right? Took your advice. Got a cold storage ledger arriving this Friday. Gregory. Very nice, dude. Very nice. Centralized exchanges at this point do seem to be more of a risk than they are an opportunity or a convenience, I guess. Will Lunk pump? I sure hope it does, man. I love it when Lunk pumps. Have a look at Bitcoin on Ash Candles. It's a 13 red candle cycle. Well, you're at 13 right now. Ali. So we're talking, he wants these types of candles. I never use these candles right here. So I don't know if you're talking about a 1 minute, if you're talking about a 5 minute. I don't know what period you're looking at. Maybe you're looking at a weekly chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, it looks like you might be looking at a weekly chart here and talking about a 13 period downtrend, and then you get a bounce. That is a possibility if you're basing that on the last few cycles here. But I never use these candlesticks, so I don't know too much about them, but you are right. I mean, you got 13 red candles in a row right there, bringing you down to the average that we're at right now at the $20,000 mark. So something that you guys can look into if you are interested in trading candlesticks and jumping in like that. Yeah, Clay, what's going on? Jameson, how you doing today, man? You doing good? Michael Allen, thank you very much for the super chat. Just logged in. Did you see the big USTC burn from Lunked? Yeah, we just talked about it a couple minutes ago, man. Like 483,000 UST burnt or something like that. Lunked out on Twitter said that one of their founders decided to just burn. I don't even know what that is, man. What's 483,000 times the 5.5 cents? $27,000, just like we said, $27,000 being burnt in USTC for some reason or another. I don't know why. Interesting strategy to potentially burn a stable coin like that, but I guess people liked it. Salgoma Novidade, sobre Voyager. No, Jameson, we don't have anything new about Voyager. The only thing, there was some news released yesterday about if you initiated your withdrawal before they made the announcement to freeze assets, they are going to process your withdrawal. Otherwise, no, they still have your money hidden and stolen. So whether or not they give it back, we're about to find out. I guess we might have to wait, like 10 years to get it back? Clay Bro, what do you think about Tron? I got a little scared since I heard of Terra Luna. You think we could have it at TR? Dominic, so maybe. I don't know anything about Tron. Is it some sort of a stable coin? That it is an algorithmic stable coin? If yes, then it could happen. It could happen to Tron. But I know Tron's been around forever. I've never looked into that project. Also, we're getting cold wallets. It's just a storage device, not a buying platform. So I still have to buy my Shib on a Sexer Dex, then transfer it to cold storage every time. Any fees for transferring? Remy, there's always fees for transferring, right? You're always going to have gas fees and so on. But yeah, you do have to either mine the cryptocurrency to your wallet, or you have to find your crypto somewhere and get it over to the Ledger, Trezor, whatever you're using. Oh, she does make an announcement. YMB fight, man. I was hoping earlier today, man. I want to do a video on Shiba Inu coin tonight, and I would like to do it about Shatoshi's announcement. But if the dude doesn't announce it anytime soon, I have no idea what he's waiting on. Where do you think the bottom is, and are you buying right now? David, no, I'm not buying right now. I don't think that the bottom is necessarily that near until we start to see fundamental things like inflation and interest rates and stuff like that turn around. So if we get inflation on July 13th and it's above, do they have, I don't know if they released expectations yet. So it doesn't seem like they have expectations for the CPI just yet. It's due to release on July 13th, but there's no consensus estimates. If it's above 8.6%, then I'm going to say that is terrible news. If it's seen to be declining and it's below 8.6%, even 8.6% is not going to be good. But anything that indicates that inflation is still rising is going to be terrible. AMC 27, let's go! Dude, I wish AMC was at 27 right now. That would be so sick to see it more than double in price in after hours. That would be incredible. How does Shib lose another zero from all-time high when Bitcoin goes from 70,000 back to bear market 30,000, or stays at 60,000, a lower low, and then moves up for there? PS5. How does Shib lose another zero from the all-time high? Bitcoin goes from 7,000 back to bear market 30,000, or stays at 60,000, or low, then moves up from there. I don't know if I necessarily follow. How does it rise in value? How does it 10x from where we're at right here? Where would Bitcoin be? Is that what we're asking? Where would Bitcoin be if Shiba Inu coin were to 10x and lose another zero? I just want my USDC at the back at least before September. Jameson, I'm telling you, man, I want my USDC to be able to transfer it off. I don't even care if I can withdraw it. I would just like to transfer it off of their platform. Like, it's not their USDC, man. It's not their USDC, so yes, I would like to be able to transfer my USDC off of their platform. Even if I am not able to withdraw off of their platform, I would like to transfer it off. Voyager down 97.87% from all-time highs. That's not good. Yeah, NASCAR. Voyager's going to go down further, though. Opinions on Crowcoin. Price predictions. YNB fight. It's all going to depend on whether or not they do this nonsense to their investors. If Crypto.com starts freezing people, and then I think people might pay attention. I have no idea why people aren't paying attention right now. Why they just think, oh, well, that was just Voyager. That was just Voyager. That's not going to happen to a large exchange. Dude, if Crypto.com or Binance or Coinbase decides to steal people's assets too, it's going to be too late by that point. There's going to be a huge run on the cryptocurrency market, and you're going to see values just fall off the edge of a cliff. Pudgy, my last retweet. I got to see what it is. AMC Trapper. Do you think Lunk tax implementation can increase its price back to $1? If so, how long do you think it'll be? So, Andrew, yes. I do think, however, that they would need to burn more than like 90% of the supply. If it got to $1, I would even think they might need to burn 99% of the supply. So if you want Lunk to go back to $1 and you want it to have the same market cap as it did prior to collapsing, they would need to burn 99% of the entire supply of Terra Luna Classic. So roughly 6.5 trillion coins would need to be burnt, and that's going to take a very long time. If the 1.2%, I don't know what the current volume is, but if 1.2% was burnt on every Terra Luna Classic transaction, and the volume is $245 million a day, that is roughly $3 million worth. $3 million worth into the 700. You're going to need to... dude, if nothing ever grew and it was just a straight up run, it would take, like, most likely 3 months to a year before you saw those burns. And that's if they continue to fall. If they continue to burn the same exact amount and transactional volume never changes. But Tony Unknown, thank you very much for the super chat. I thought I might have skipped it here, but I'm back. Big exchange like FTX, Binance, Kraken, and Crypto.com. The hardest thing is tracking junior portfolio. I use CoinMarketCap. It's long to add to my coins. Yeah, Tony, using the hardest thing in tracking junior portfolio, I use CoinMarketCap. That's what I'm using right here, man. So if you go out, I use CoinMarketCap for so much to track any of the coins that are not listed on major exchanges like that, which is a lot. Like, a lot of the coins that we talk about are not listed on those major exchanges. So CoinMarketCap is definitely a good place to use if you're trying to track any of those smaller coins, man. Let's see. Wana, we need you. Play set. Wana. We do need Wana, man. We do need Wana. I don't know where Wana's at, but we want Wana back. Coinbase is not letting me move to my wallet. This is getting bad. Yeah, Jay Sierra. Somebody said that earlier, but I think that they said that there was like a 72-hour holding period or something. I don't know what they were saying earlier, but you're absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right. It is getting bad. You think you're buying cryptocurrency, you think you have an asset, and then these exchanges are just coming out and literally stealing it from you. So if you don't have access to it, if you can't touch it, if you can't do what you want with it, it's not yours. I can't come over to your guys' house and just drive your car today because I want to. Like, it's not my car. I can't do that. You can't come over here and drive my car because it's not your car. You can't do that. But if I do, like if I come over there and I just take your car, that's what these centralized exchanges are doing right now. Or if I'm storing my car at your house and you tell me, no, you can't have it. You can't have your car back. Not because you're out of town or something, just because you don't want to give it back to me. That's what these exchanges are doing right now. Edo says, well, after 15 years, something Lunk organic growth may have to face Terra 2.0 resentment of Terra 1.0 competition. Do you see this being a real challenge for Terra 1.0 future use cases? No. I think that Terra Luna 2.0 I don't think that the development team over there is ever going to support Terra Luna Classic or 1.0, but I don't want them to. I don't want to be associated with Do Kwon or his cronies in any way whatsoever. I would rather just them go do whatever they want to do, and anybody that wants to embrace the meme coin, I guess, mentality of Terra Luna Classic at this point can embrace the meme coin mentality of Terra Luna Classic. I don't want it to do anything with that. Yes, I'm here. Oh my gosh. Juana is actually here. Juana, thank you for being here right now. Really appreciate that. I didn't see you in the chat earlier this morning, and I was hoping you were here this afternoon. So, Juana, I am glad you're here. Luna ripping. Oh, man, look at this dude say Luna ripping right now. Luna's not ripping right now. Calm down. Luna's sitting down 7.65% right now. 11,080 or 11,800 points per coin, basically sitting pretty flat throughout the day. I don't know if I would consider this a rip, but it's doing better than it was earlier when it was at 11,000 flat. I will give you that there. I'll give you that. But I don't think anything's really moving too much after hours today. Nicholas, thank you for the super chat. Opinions on Cloudcoin listed on CoinGecko. Yay. Let's check out Cloudcoin. See if we can go over to CoinGecko. Cloudcoin, ladies and gentlemen, listed on CoinGecko right now. The 24-hour trading volume is a very minuscule $29,667. What do we got here? $29,667. The total supply is 16,777,216 coins. We do not have a graph because it was just listed. Is this correct? It's just been listed in the last 24 hours. Therefore, we do not have a graph on the chart. Not too much to look at in terms of technical analysis or anything there. But the current price is 56 cents per coin with a 56 cents and 16 million, roughly $8 million market cap. So, guys, very low market cap coin. Very low market cap, like $8 million, means that, yes, even if it just goes to an $800 million market cap and it never reaches that billion-dollar status, you still 100x your money. But with these very low market cap coins, you always have to know that they are riskier than the bigger market cap coins, especially if they're brand new projects like Cloudcoin here. So that is something that you guys can look at if you want. Listed on CoinGecko, seems like today. But very nice, Nicholas, very nice. I don't know what kind of projects you guys got going on or anything like that, but we'll be able to keep tabs on it and see what's going on there. Do Kwon running Lunk right now, or has he been removed from power? I do not believe that Do Kwon is in power with anything on Terra Luna Classic. Haggard fan, thank you. My gosh, dude. Thank you very much for the super chat. Wow. Clay, to help you get by until Voyager lets your money go, man's gotta eat. Come on. That was a little funny. Yes, it was. Haggard fan, thank you. No, look, dude, I can't say thank you enough, man. I didn't even want to come on today, right? I didn't even want to come on stream today. Thank you very much, Haggard fan. You have no idea that how much these super chats mean. Just the fact that you guys are over here supporting the channel in that way. Haggard fan, man, thank you very much for that super chat. And yes, dude, yes. Voyager one day will let my money go. I don't know if it's going to be all of my money that I'll be able to get off their platform, but at least the vast majority is sitting in USDC. And if they do finally decide to release it, well, hopefully USDC doesn't become depegged and it's still sitting in USDC when I'm able, or still sitting right there at $1 when I'm able to withdraw. But my gosh, Haggard fan, dude, thank you very much for the super chat. Cannot say how much I appreciate that, man. Absolutely incredible. Haggard fan, thank you for that. My gosh, yes, like Shiba Daddy says, wow. That's what Shiba Daddy typed right there, right? Wow. Wow, that's what I'm thinking inside my head right now. Wow, Haggard, nice one. Yes, Remy. Haggard just whipped it out and said, bet. He whipped what out and said, what now? Oh my gosh. Michael, it's actually funny people who zoom all the way in on the 1 minute chart and think a 1% move is ripping. I'm technically making fun of them. Gotcha. No, dude, my dad will do that sometimes. He'll be like, no way, dude. He'll be like, no way. Bitcoin is just tanking right now. But meanwhile, his graph looks like this. Bitcoin's tanking right now. What are we going to do? And I'm like, well, it's all right, dude. Just go like that. It's still pretty sideways. So, yeah, people do that. I don't want to zoom that far out, though. That's good. Now we can kind of see. What's going on with Bitcoin there. Might not freak out as much. Gosh, Haggard fan's going to show up red for the rest of this stream. I love it, man. Clay, what do people get out of fudding meme coins, and why do you think that they do it? I'll give you a couple reasons. One, I don't know what they get out of it. I think they're angry to begin with, and they just have to like share their anger. Misery loves company. So if people are able to try and make somebody else angry, then they for some reason feel better about that. As far as like fudding a meme project or fudding a project like that, right now, I feel betrayed by Voyager. So I would FUD Voyager. I would tell people that I don't know why you're trusting in Voyager or something like that. It's basically a thief that goes out and steals your money. That might create a little fear in people, but there's nothing they can do about it right now, right? Because they can't take their money off of it. But they might be down on Shiba Inu coin. Therefore, they feel angry. They feel beat. And they want to beat everybody else up, too. Terra Luna Classic. A lot of the guys that bought Terra Luna Classic at $100 and lost, even if they only had $1,000 in it, right? And they lost $1,000, riding it from 100 to 0.0002, whatever it was at, when it was at its low. They were sitting on 10 coins, man. They're sitting on 10 coins. And now a bunch of idiots come in, and for that $1,000, they're buying tens of millions of coins. And sure, that guy can do the same thing, but his investment was ruined. He's mad. He's mad that he bought 10 coins for $1,000, and you're buying 10 million coins for $1,000, or 100 million coins for $1,000. So he's trying to share his anger with you and FUD it because he doesn't believe in it anymore. Therefore, if he can't have it, he's going to take everybody down. I think that's what it really boils down to, man, is that misery loves company, and angry people want other people to be angry as well. And that's what you can really see across all stages of life right now, dude. And I think it is made worse by social media. People, if you disagree with somebody in real life, you don't sit there and expect to yell and scream and cuss and not have anybody come back at you and just everybody take it. But the internet and like hiding behind screen names and social media has made it that way. We can just spread as much hate and spread as much anger as we want with no consequence. Nobody knowing who we really are and not having to give any rationale or reason for the hate that we're spreading. But we do it anyway. And I think that's the main thing we're seeing with anybody fudding any project is that for some reason, doesn't even have to be associated with that project, they're hurt. Therefore, they want to hurt everybody else as well. How you going to invest that, Clay? Tony! Well, I'm not, let me put it this way. I'm not going to be investing it in Voyager. It's definitely not going into Voyager. Could have bought a zillion Piccolo Inu with that. Yes, you could have just whipped it out and said, bet something. Clear, bro. Did you ever see what happened to the banks at the beginning of the Great Depression? Pudgy. You talking with the run on the banks at the beginning of the Great Depression? Is that what we're talking about? Or are we talking about something else? I didn't know if I was supposed to look that up or something during that, because I know you said a couple times to look at history or get a better understanding of history, but you never told me like what specific part. There's a lot of history, man. A lot of history to go through. So I didn't specifically look up anything. So if Voyager goes under, what happens to our money, Clay, as per bankruptcy? Jameson, good question. So as per bankruptcy, if it was considered our assets, it would be returned to us. And then any of Voyager's debtors would be looking to collect from Voyager. The same way if a bank goes under, the money that you have in the bank is considered your asset. Now, it's very interesting because what Coinbase said at the end of the first quarter is that if Coinbase decides to file bankruptcy, there's a very good chance that you are going to be considered, no matter how much money you have deposited, that you are going to be considered an unsecured creditor. And then as an unsecured creditor, you are on the hook for paying Coinbase's bills. So if Voyager goes bankrupt and they adopt the same principles, or we are considered unsecured creditors and we are not considered to be clients or depositors and those assets ours, they're just going to pay their bills with them, dude. They're going to pay their bills with them. Simple as that. They're going to take your money and pay their bills. So it all boils down to what we end up being considered in the event of bankruptcy. Yes, we deposited our money, but Coinbase has already laid groundwork. They're likely or will try to consider us unsecured creditors, meaning we don't have claim to the money. We're gonna pay back the secured creditors first, secured with our assets. Let's see. What's up with Luna Classic? Will Binance burn? Dylan, I don't know if Binance is going to burn or not. I hope that they do. Thanks for the in-depth answer. One's best live stream. Been a part of it in a long time. Michael, thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. The cojones on Cat makes me want to put my apron on and get my butt in the kitchen. Soul Team 6, do it, man. And maybe some cupcakes while you're at it. Do you hold any Bitcoin private? I do not. Yeah, Pudgy, it's crazy. Here's the thing, though. I think that it's very strange to me when people are not allowed to be given what is theirs. And in the same way that I think that everybody should have at that point been allowed to have their money back, in the same way that people should be allowed to take their money out of cryptocurrency exchanges right now, I get it, right? I get it that banks could fail. I get it that the entire global financial system could fail. But when you build on thin air, that's what you're setting yourself up for. You're setting yourself up to fail when the last guy falls out. The same way, there's no difference in the banking system and a Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme, when the last guy falls out, or the first guy starts to fall, and then the entire domino goes into effect, there's nothing there to stop it. But because the government, or because these institutions can literally hold no recourse, because they can stop you from going and withdrawing, they think that is beneficial to the system that they built. To me, it sounds like a broken system if just one guy deciding to start a run can ruin the entire thing. Imagine if I walked up to your house today and I said, you can't go in there. You can't go in there. And you said, why not? It's my house. And I just said, you can't go in there, man. I don't want you to go in there right now. You run the risk. You run the risk of getting too comfortable in your house. Like you should be able to go in your house whenever you want to go in your house. It's yours. What's going on now, Shiba Daddy? What's going on? Hey, did Facebook really pull out all crypto? John Jay, I don't know, but I think that Facebook is like dropping their wallet. They had a Novi wallet or something that said you guys got to withdraw all of your crypto by September 1st, I believe. And they're not going to be supporting that wallet. So, if that's what you're talking about, yes. Everybody just got home. Tim, man, glad to have you in here. I buy a hot dog stand to sell and make is more money. It's about more AMC. Yes, Rodrigo. Very nice, man. Make money selling that hot dog stand. Clear, what do you think of people who bought Bitcoin as a loan from the banks, and then all these liquidation stories? Why they risk that is a game for them? Yeah, and it's the same thing, man. It's the same thing. That's a horrible analogy. Okay, well, let me tell you this, man. Pudgy, I really don't like the fact that you go and buy groceries, okay? So I just don't want you to have access to your money. You're spending way too much of your money. I want to make sure that you have more money to give your grandkids one day, and I'm going to stop you from spending it. I should not be able to dictate what you do with your assets at all, man. I should not be able to do that. I should not be able to walk into your house and tell you can't use your house. I should not be able to walk into your car and say, you know what, dude, you're spending too much money on gas. You can't drive your car anymore this month. You know what? I really don't like the fact that you're cooking chicken when chicken farms are being burnt down. So you're not going to be able to go to the grocery store anymore this month. You've ate too much. I don't like the fact that you're doing anything with your assets that are yours. Therefore, I am freezing them. And I should not have that power to stop you from doing what you want with your stuff. Nobody should have that. Yeah, you play Daniel Mabolotarachi. Got to teach some people how to hurt other people. See y'all later. Jameson, boom, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Clear, bro. Tell me I can't go in my house. You run the risk of getting shot. Fear in the system that doesn't fear. Yeah, dude. Exactly, man. Exactly. Tim, I will not tell you that you can't go in your house. I will not tell you that you can't drive your car. I will not tell you that you have polluted the world so much because you drove 100 miles this month and you're limited to 100 miles per month driving your car. I'm not going to limit you to doing that. Let's see. What's going on with Coinbase wallet? So, Gregory, I'm not exactly sure. I think that there is some sort of a holding period before you can transfer your coins over there, from what I've been told. Exactly what? I don't know exactly what. Clay, bro, you the best. Wish you were on every day, but love the weekend videos. We all got to rest. You work so hard. Respect so much. PS5 Future Gaming, man. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, dude, it would be tough to go on every single day of the week. It's tough to do 3 videos a day every single day of the week, let alone doing live streams as well. Surely with the 1.2% burn tax on Lunk, people will be put off buying if they have to pay that tax. Adam, surprisingly, so here's that is the counter argument to the Terra Luna tax, but surprisingly, no. People aren't necessarily turned off from buying it because of that tax. They realize that, yes, they will get hit with that tax, and they got to watch it go up in value at least 1.2% before they break even, and that could be some sort of a deterrent. But, a lot of what the deterrent is, though, is selling it. And we've seen that with SafeMoon, right? Where if you buy and sell SafeMoon, I believe there was like a 5% tax on buying and selling SafeMoon. And what it really does is encourages longer-term holding so that there's not a ton of trading going on, and you've got that longer-term price stability. Wanna! Thank you for the super chat. What is this one doing? I don't even know how to do this one, but Wanna! Oh, hard eyes. Thank you very much for the super sticker. Wanna, thank you very much for the super sticker. Wanna, thank you very much for the super sticker. And one last time. Wanna, thank you very much for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. Wanna is absolutely incredible. I don't know why you guys, close your eyes right now. It's Wanna time. It's not 1 o'clock anymore, but it is Wanna time right now. Wanna, thank you very much. Really appreciate that super sticker. I wish I could turn my ponytail into a heart, but I'm not at that level yet. I can't do it just quite yet. For the entire time I've been on your channel, you've always said, don't invest what you can't afford to lose. Correct. Yes, dude, but putting money in the bank is not an investment, man. Putting money in the bank is not an investment. Nice one. Thanks. Adam, heck yeah, man. I invested in a hard wallet. Exchange is getting too risky. One of the built-in buying platforms for one of the built-in buying platforms for it is Coinify. Okay. Voyager bought Coinify, with Voyager locking everything. Any news on if Coinify having problems? Jeremy, I have not seen anything about Coinify. I can do a quick search to see if anything's going on with that. But I have not heard anything about Coinify. No. No, I don't see anything directly on Coinify, but I do see Coinify mentioned in Voyager articles right here. One of the fastest growing companies, blah, blah, blah. Got that. Yes. Lower risk approach to lending. Where's Coinify? Dude, Coinify was just in the... Okay, well, Coinify was in the article description, but clearly Coinify is not in the article. So I don't know what's going on with that. No, I haven't seen anything on Coinify, man. So all you had in Voyager was strictly... No, USDC. I had USDC in Voyager. But, yes, if I had USD in Voyager, it's still frozen, man. The USD is still frozen in your Voyager account. So whether it was USD or USDC, it's still frozen. How's that possible? What in the world are we doing? John J. Nobody knows, man. Am I late to the chat? JJ. You know what time it is? Yes, late to the chat. Clear, bro. Thanks, bro. I'm on. Have a good rest, brother. Waiting for that bro run like all are. PS5, absolutely, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening, too. We got a couple minutes left here in the live stream, and then we will be back with videos this evening. So I take it we're done promoting Voyager. Dude, yeah, most likely, man. Most likely. It would be very hard for me to... it would be very hard for me to want to promote Voyager again, dude. I think that even if they came out and everything was fine tomorrow, I think it would be pretty hard for me to promote Voyager, dude. I mean, plain and simple, right? How could I be fine with somebody that is willing to steal your money like that? I don't think anybody could. But a little end of the day recap, guys. We got 2 minutes left in the live stream here. AMC sitting at 1276 right now, down 0.16% in after hours trading, basically sitting sideways. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 1043 right now, down 0.33% on the day, but bouncing back nicely from some of the lows that we saw earlier. We've got GameStop sitting at 120 flat after hours, down 0.20% on the day. Bitcoin sitting 1.26% higher, $20,469 per share. The NASDAQ closed the day 1.75% higher. Very nice gains all day long in the NASDAQ today. Very steep incline. We got Biora Therapeutics closed the day at 62.47, down 10% on the day and basically sitting break even after hours. Sundial sitting at 34.10 after hours, no action at all. Mullen Auto up 2% to $1.01 after hours right now. CEI is sitting at 36.90, down 3% after hours. The SPY basically break even after hours. A lot of stagnation there, no real trading to the upside or downside. BBIG flat after hours. Highcroft flat after hours. Netflix flat after hours. Redbox down about 2% after hours right now, $5.50. Clovis sitting down 1% at $2.39. Boxed sitting at $1.79. Revlon sitting down 2% at $5.85. And Terra Luna Classic trying to find some support down here a little bit. 1172 at the moment, or 11,700 points per coin. But 1170 is what's showing up on Webull there. JJ knows exactly what time it is. JJ says, you know what time it is? It's time to get hard. Like a diamond. JJ, man, thank you very much for the diamond. Really appreciate it. Anybody else hard like a diamond right now? Somebody's got to be hard like a diamond out there. You know, I looked through my numbers today. Who wants to pool our money and pump dump for me? Yes, they owe me. They owed me too, man. They owe me too. Although I don't want to pump them. I don't want to, because I know you. I guarantee you pump up Farmy for a minute, they're gonna come dilute the crap out of you, and we're the ones that are gonna get dumped on, and they're the ones that are gonna do the dumping. All the articles I have read said all transactions were being halted. I think when it comes to stress and FUD, it's all being taken out of context. Just saying. Yeah, all transactions are being halted, man. No, look, I truly do think that they will open back up. I'm not really stressed out or worried that they won't open back up. I do think that they'll open back up. My whole thing, dude, is that like if I entrust you with something, if I deposit it, or if I hold my money in your account, I don't think that you should just be able to determine what happens with it. Like, that's my thing. I don't think that my bank, I should go there. Like, if I go buy food tomorrow, I don't think that the bank should tell me I can't buy food just because they're having problems. I don't think that my crypto exchange should be able to stop me from having access to my money. I'm not fighting in the sense that I think it's gone forever. I'm fighting in the sense that it's not theirs. So that's why I don't think it's right. Voyager will have to resume a normal business activity within a month. Otherwise, the lawyers will be knocking on their door. Can you imagine people who have millions of dollars in Voyager? Yeah, roulette wheel. It's ridiculous, dude. I can't. And people who use, like, these exchanges, who use their debit cards as their bank, or people who are sitting on USD in their bank, which is supposed to be FDIC insured, and then they're on there saying that, well, it might not be FDIC insured. So yeah, it's definitely going to get interesting. And the thing is too, they're literally making zero money. They're making zero money while transactions are down, and you can't buy, you can't sell, you can't trade, you can't withdraw, you can't deposit. So they've literally frozen themselves as well. They can't make any money when things are frozen here. See you tomorrow, Clever. Be a Clever fan, be good, safe, be happy. Absolutely. Before you get read next. Hurry, Pudgy, hurry. We're going to do some shout outs. Guys, it is 5 o'clock. We're going to do some shout-outs. We will be back this evening with videos at 7 p.m., videos at 8 p.m. Make sure to check them out. Watch them. Click the like button. Subscribe. All that good stuff. Let's do the shout-outs, and then we'll be back with the videos tonight. Always have enough cash in the safe to survive, airway, and currently live for... Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know if it's prudent to keep an entire year's worth of cash in a safe in your house. Somebody could easily break into your house and take that. But yeah, dude, look, man, if we get to the point where banks freeze our assets for an entire year, I think we're going to be much worse off than just having to worry about that. I think that we're going to be in a very, very dark period of time if we're frozen for a year. And I honestly don't think we're not going to get there. And that's one of the things that I'm completely fine with. I imagine sooner rather than later, we will be moving over to a US digital dollar, USDD, or whatever they want to call it. And it doesn't matter if you're sitting on $3 million in the bank. It doesn't matter if you're sitting on 35 cents in your bank account. Everybody's going to be given an equal playing field here in the United States, where equity is more important than ambition. And you're going to get $5,000, $10,000 in US digital dollar. So Elon Musk is going to be knocked down to the same position as you. And if you don't like it, hey, man, let's fight about it like everybody wants to do these days. But anyway, shout-outs, guys. Pudgy, shout-out to you, man. Crypto, Barry, see you later. Remy, see you later. Tony, Michael, Philip, Tim, see you later, my man. Remy, Pudgy, Remy, Michael, Joshua, Roulette Wheel, Remy, all of you guys that are out there right now. I don't know if SD's listening. Juana, if you are listening still, thank you very much for the super chat. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Haggard fan, man, thank you for that red name that's still up at the top of the chat right now. Really appreciate everybody supporting the channel today. Being in here, having a good time, clicking that like button. Speaking of likes, how many likes do we have on the channel right now? 81 likes. You guys did pretty good clicking 81 likes. Really appreciate it. But with the shout-outs in, we're going to have videos in 2 hours, videos in 3 hours, and you guys know what time it is. So if you want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.